In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove and replace a Stihl chainsaw chain. You want to start by removing the two 19mm nuts. Usually Stihl will give you a tool to remove this, but I like to use my own socket wrench. If your saw is anything like mine, whenever you open it up, you will see that it is very dirty. Later on in the video, we will give it a good cleaning. Move that to the side. I buy my replacement chains from Amazon. It's 3 for $38 as opposed to almost $50 for one Stihl branded chain. In my experience, they last just as long as the original. Before replacing the blades, you want to make sure the new chain is lined up the same as the old with the grooves going the same direction. The bar itself also shows a little picture of how the groove should go. At this point, you want to carefully remove the old blade and install the new one onto the bar. Now I will use my air compressor and a paper towel to clean the chainsaw before reinstalling the bar. At this point, it is time to reinstall the bar. You want to make sure the adjustment pin sits inside the groove as it should. While keeping tension on the chain and bar, you want to reinstall the chain guide plate and loosely thread back on the two 19mm nuts. Don't over tighten at this point because you will need to readjust the chain to make sure it is tensioned correctly. Look for the arrow on your chainsaw. It will tell you which direction it takes to tighten your chain. Mine is clockwise. I test the chainsaw tension by snapping it down several times to make sure it can still move freely. At this point, I use my socket wrench to tighten the nuts. You don't want to over tighten, it can cause major problems. While the chainsaw is still completely off, I spin the chain and make sure that it can spin freely as well. Do one more test before we turn it on. When you turn your chainsaw back on, you want to make sure the blade can spin freely and it's not smoking. I'll do a quick test to make sure the blade is spinning in the right direction. If it's not, it will not cut. That is how to replace a chain on a chainsaw. I'll see you all in the next one. Like and subscribe. Good luck.